Puntland forces have launched an operation to rescue the Aris 13 oil tanker and the crew of 8 Sri Lankans being held by Somali pirates.
Maritime forces have exchanged fire with Somali pirates who hijacked an oil tanker in the semi-autonomous region. The rescue attempts took place in the harbour region of Somalia. The Voice of America reported that the Puntland forces exchanged gunfire with a small boat carrying supplies for the pirates on board the hijacked oil tanker. Voice of America also reports that pirates have mounted heavy machine guns on the deck of the hijacked tanker. 2 civilians have been injured in the gun battle. The sailors on board the Aris 13 vessel are believed to be safe, according to officials.
Now, Newsfirst was able to speak with the Reuters correspondent based out of Puntland, Somalia, and he said that the situation is now calm and the sailors are safe.
The head of Maritime, Abdurrahman Mahmoud Hassan, the Director of General Maritime Force in semi-autonomous northern region in Puntland, he said to me they tried to intercept a boat that was carrying supply to the pirates, but the pirates on the ship fired on us, and so the pirates boat escaped and went into the ship. Also, I asked one of the pirates how the situation of the crew, and he told me the 8 crew from Sri Lanka, they are fine and they are in a peace, and there is no anything happened with the crew, but only he threatened if the Puntland forces not to stop the fighting, they will kill the crew and even they pan the ship if Puntland not stops the fire. Now the situation in harbour is calm and there is no fire exchange now.
Reports surfaced that the Aris 13 oil tanker with a crew of 8 Sri Lankans was hijacked by pirates off the coast of Somalia. Later, the Somali pirates demanded a ransom for the release of the vessel and the crew. Monday's hijacking was the first such seizure of a large commercial vessel on the crucial global trade route since 2012. Aris 13 had left the Colombo port at 5:30 p.m. on the 28th of January in order to reach Mogadishu. Late on Tuesday, Oceans Beyond Piracy said in a statement that the ship was carrying gas and fuel. It is not registered with the Maritime Security Centre for the Horn of Africa, which registers and tracks vessels in the region. The families of the crew members on board the Aris 13 were present at a media briefing held in Colombo this afternoon. The Sri Lankan agents that supplied the sailors for the vessel claims that the hijackers are not Somali pirates.
දැන් මේ වෙනකොට කප්පම් මුදලක් ඉල්ලා ඇති බව වාර්තා වුණත් නිල වශයෙන් ස්ථිර වශයෙන් ඒක තවම අපිට වාර්තා වෙලා නැහැ. ඒ පිළිබඳවත් අපි තීරණයක් ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
The relatives of the ill-fated sailors spoke to Newsfirst today.
මම රජයෙන් ඉල්ලන්නේ දැන් අද කිව්වනේ මේක අපිට ගොඩාක් කරුණු වගේක් කිව්වනේ ඒ කරුණු ටික ඉෂ්ට කර දෙන්න කියලා මම ඉල්ලනවා මම විශ්වාස කරනවා ඇත්තටම එහෙම වෙනවා කියලා. ඒ වගේම අපි ඉදිරියටත් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ඉක්මනින්ම අවශ්‍ය කටයුතු කරලා මේ රජයේ සහ මෙම ආයතන අපේ සියලුම මේසේ අපේ ඥාතීන් 8 දෙනාම මේ රටට ඉක්මනටම ගෙනත් දෙන්න කටයුතු කරයි කියලා.
But for the moment, all I can say is we are very alert. We have alerted all the necessary centers and we are keeping a close watch, and these hostages are safe and in good health. Yes, my ambassador in Ethiopia has been working very closely with the Somali government. No, of course, as far as we have been informed, it is a piracy situation. Well, let's say that I'm sure they will make all possible attempts to bring them